Hey, Narisha.
Hi.
Hi. So I am pulling you today because I remember that when we started the school year this year, something happened that you were not too happy about. Can you explain what happened?
My Lexile dropped a lot.
Do you remember how much?
I came from like 1107, 1108, and I came like to 800 something.
And due to the summer,
Yeah.
right? Well, so my question to you is we're trying to figure out this problem because it's a big problem, not just for you, but for your whole grade. Everybody dropped. So my question to you is, why didn't you read?
Well, I didn't have time in July because I've been busy all day.
And what were you doing?
I was a junior keeper over the summer.
Oh, you got the zoo.
July, yeah, but in June, I didn't feel like doing anything because you read and do all the schoolwork at school.
So what would you spend your days doing?
I would spend my days at the school.
Or no, in the summer, what'd you spend your days
Yeah, I would
doing?
spend my days here. Like I would just walk around and help teachers if they needed anything.
You were with teachers and they didn't make you read? Oh my God. So you didn't read. So my next question to you is, sounds like you were still busy. If you were a teacher here, this is a huge problem. People are starting the year way farther behind and we have to play catch up. And I don't want that for you guys. If you were me, what would you do to motivate students to actually read so they don't drop?
I would say if you experienced it more than one time, like when you start the school year and your Lexile dropped tremendously before you left, and you come back and you're not so happy with what you did, how you did, then next summer you just see if you have time to read because.
So are you going to read this summer?
Yeah.
How are you going to make time?
I'm gonna be busy, but I'm gonna just in between my, time, I'm gonna just have time to read and stuff. Cause I'm gonna be volunteering at the hospital, and
Cool.
I'm gonna be after or before a break or something. I'm gonna read a lot.
So you said two things that are really interesting. One, that it's almost like you think people need to fail and they need to realize that they messed up, and then the next summer change it. I think that's really interesting.
Because some people, they fail and the next thing you know, they catch up, but all the way in the middle of the year, and it's they don't realize how much time they could have spent with something else
Very cool.
Catching up with your Lexile.
So as a teacher, would it actually help if you and I, would it help me more? Would it help you more if I said, hey, here's some assignments you have to have done? Or would it help you more for me to sit down with you and figure out, set goals on when you would read each day and what you would read? What would be most helpful? What would motivate you most to actually do it?
I would play a game with it because, teach, a lot of students don't like getting assignments for no reason. They're just here, do that.
So somehow make it a game. How? Prizes?
Yeah, some prizes. If you finish, if you do more than 15 books until the end of the year, and if you come back over the summer and you read more than 5 or 6 books, then you get a prize or something like that.
So maybe there's some website and we track it and you guys can keep looking. That's cool. Oh, interesting, Narisha. Giving me new ideas. All right, anything else you would have if you were a teacher at KIPP Central City, how you would stop this problem? Anything else?
Not really. I would just say I wouldn't, because I don't know how to motivate the kids because they just pretend to do what they want, so.
Tough job, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Sweet Babe. Hey, Jamiri.
Hi.
Hi, I'm interviewing you today because I remember that after the summer, you grew almost 100 points in your Lexile over the summer, which is over grade level. And you were super pumped because you started 8th grade at 1,300. So my question to you is, what did you read over the summer first?
Well, I read big books. What did I read? I read
You remember?
The Hunger Games. I read Divergent series. I read just challenging books that had a lot of words.
Cool. And why? Why did you read?
Well, I knew that reading is fundamental, and I wasn't growing as much as I should have been, and I wanted to try something new.
So is this something that you yourself made yourself do?
Honestly, my dad made me do it.
How did he make you do it?
he made me walk to the library that was around the corner, and he made me read the books and give him a summary of them.
Really? Interesting. And how many books did you read?
7.
You read 7 books this summer?
Yes.
Oh my, so no video games?
Occasionally.
When were you supposed to be reading, and like what made you choose, oh, I'm going to read instead of I'm going to play my video game?
Every hour I'm supposed to read a chapter or two, and every 30 minutes I get to play my game. And
so for every hour you read, you get 30 minutes of video?
yes.
Wow, interesting. And your dad made that up?
Yes.
Is he strict?
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, why do you think most students, when they come in, they've dropped almost a grade level? You grew a grade level, so that puts them 2 years behind you at the start of the year. Why do you think other students aren't reading in the summer?
Well, since we have time off from school, we get to just relax, and I know everybody likes to sleep, play games, and go to the park and things.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, they forget things that they have learned that past school year, and
Cool. So my question to you is, if you could give teachers one piece of advice to try to get other students not to lose learning over the summer, what would it be? How can teachers change this?
I would talk to their parents, make them do what I did, read a couple of books. Start low, then go high.
Awesome. Jamari, you rock. Keep reading over the summer.
Okay.
Hey, Caitlin.
Hey.
Hi. So I am here interviewing you because when the 8th graders came back, on average, your class dropped over 45 points in their Lexile after the summer, which is about a whole grade level. So that means we started off the year further behind than we ended. So my question to you is, number one, be really honest. Did you read over the summer?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me what do you do during the summer?
During the summer, I be chilling. I go to the pool, like hang with my friends and stuff.
And so why are you not choosing to read? I really want to know.
Because like school out, I think like reading is part of schoolwork. So if school out, I don't gotta do schoolwork.
So you don't have to read at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So truly nothing. No reading.
No reading.
Zoich. And so if you were a teacher, like for me, I don't want you to come in 9th grade further behind. I want you to keep growing because I want you to have an awesome ACT score, go to college.
Mm-hmm.
What could teachers do to motivate students and parents